What is the most heartbreaking confession you've heard from a family member? My adopted brother feels as though the family doesn't love him. My parents have 5 kids, including my adopted brother, John. John was adopted when his biological parents, who were close friends with our parents, died when he was a few months old. I remember growing up with John normally as any siblings would, and all of our other siblings say the same. We played, we fought, we made up, and we broke our parents' crap. However, the past 5 years have been somewhat strange. At first we thought it was just John being John, but now after I've spoken with him, we discovered it was more than we thought. First off, John left the day he turned 18, which was a surprise because he had good grades and everyone assumed he'd go to college like the rest of us. He graduated from high school 1 semester early and left the house on his 18th birthday. He had earned money doing chore work for our dad and uncles, had bought his own car, and apparently saved enough to get an apartment. It was weird and my parents were sad, but more than that they were proud and happy for him. Dad offered John money to help him start out life on his own, but John refused and said he'd be fine. My parents were insanely proud of John. They're not typically the brag on my kid kind of people, but they were telling everyone how independent, responsible, mature and fearless John was. Now it's important to note that us siblings were always fairly close. I cried the first night John was gone. I wanted my dad to figure out a way to make him come back because I was scared he would die or something. So when the communication was suddenly almost nothing, it was weird and we missed him. Our parents would just say that he was busy working and taking care of himself, and that when he'd settled and figured things out, he'd be back to his normal self. It never happened though, and he also stopped really talking to them.